Hey guys, I'm Evan. Welcome to Country View Acres. So today I decided that I was gonna try to finish this section of old fence line, tearing it out. And I've got the tractor, I've got it in what I would call brush clearing mode. I've got the grapple on the front and I've got the brush hog on the back. And I'm using the grapple to try to tear out the old fence. A lot of this looks like I'm tearing out maybe a bunch of weeds and stuff like that, but there's old woven wire fence mixed up inside of here, and I'm trying to get that ripped out along with the posts. And then after that I try to go through and try to knock all the brush and stuff down with the brush hog. So after I get this old fence line tore out, my plan is to come back and install new fencing. It's not going to be in the exact same spot as the old fence. It's going to be about 15 to 20 feet to the side of that. And that's going to allow me so I can keep some of these old trees that were grown in the old fence, and I can use those for shade, but yet they're spaced out far enough that I can still mow around them and keep everything from getting overgrown once again. So the grapple isn't the best tool for pulling fence posts. It actually doesn't work very good, but it's definitely the lazy way. So it may take me several attempts. I may have to wiggle the post back and forth, but eventually I do get most of these fence posts to pull out with the grapple. So there are a few posts that I wasn't able to pull out of the ground, and then there's a few trees here that need to come out as well. So I'm gonna head back to the pole barn. I'm gonna grab a chain for pulling the posts, and I'm gonna grab a chainsaw so that I can take out the trees that I don't want to keep. Ah, thorns, 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 ow, thorns, ouch. There we go. Nope, it's not gonna lift. I'm gonna rock it a little bit. Ugh. I wish I had it a little higher up on the post. Oh, came unhooked. Probably one of the biggest posts in this fence line. I think there used to be a gate or something here, so this one's probably a really hard one to pull. Came unhooked again. Alright, just gonna push on with the grapple. Definitely sounded like I was starting to snap it. Oh, and then I get to pull it with the actual grapple. Go figure. This is broken off on the ground. What do you think my chances are? Slim to none. Come on, baby. Oh, look at that. So close. Aha! So it looks like I've only got 2 posts left. I've got one right here, completely covered in vines, and then I've got another one over there. And the far one is actually on my survey. I had this land surveyed before I bought it, and that's a survey marker. So I want to leave that one. So I'm going to do my best to tear out the fencing that's actually in between both of these posts, and then get this inner post, get it pulled and out of the way, and clean this up as best as I can without moving the outer post. So the chain I'm using is a 5/16 grade 70 chain. That's all I use now. You've probably seen me in the past break some chains. I used to buy whatever chain I found at the store. And this grade 70 chain is like rated, I think, around 4,400 pounds, something like that. It's more than what my tractor can actually lift. So I know I can lift as hard as I can with the tractor, and I don't have to worry about that chain breaking, or at least I shouldn't. Cutting firewood is one of those things I really do enjoy, but I do not like it in the summertime whatsoever. All this gear and everything, it is just way too hot to do this kind of work. So I try to keep it to a minimum. So on the very last tree, I went to cut it up and I pinched my chainsaw. I couldn't get it out of there. I tried lifting on the tree without any success. It did move a little bit, but it wouldn't come out. So I had to grab the tractor. I brought it around. I lifted the tree up pretty good, actually, and finally got the chainsaw free. So I didn't want to have to go back and get another chainsaw, but now I just need to cut this tree up into smaller pieces, and then we can go around, get everything picked up, just go over everything with a brush hog, get it all cleaned up, and I think we're pretty well done. Oh, there's still fence in here, in the ground. So the old fence line is cleaned out till about 20 feet past this post, all the way down to the road now. So this is all nice and clean. This is where we can actually put in a fence now from the road all the way back to this post. So there's only a small section of this old fence line left here in the middle, and I can't tear that out right now because all these soybeans are here. So that's going to have to wait till winter time. But the important part is done. We've got it cleaned out, you know, from this fence to the road. So now we can continue on and try to fence in some more area, especially this barn that we want to turn into a livestock barn. Get this fenced in so that we can actually start using it. So I've been trying to find some used oil filled pipe so that I can weld my fence braces together, make them out of pipe. And I'm not having any luck finding any nearby, but I should, because there's actually oil wells that aren't too far away from here. There's actually an oil well about 1.5 miles down the road. So this is an oil filled area. So hopefully I can find some to build those fence braces out of. So the previous fences I built were out of these wooden treated posts like you get at the farm store. And you know, a lot of these posts are more like a 15 to 20 year fence, probably. And I've known guys that have had these posts go bad in as little as 5. So I would really like to go with the metal posts to build my brace, because I think you're looking more like a 30 to 50 year fence when you build it out of metal like that. So to build this fence line right here, I would need 2 braces, one at each end. And I would probably build them as a double brace, so there would be like 3 posts with 2 horizontal braces in between the 3 posts. And if you built that out of brand new pipe, it would cost $400 a brace. So that's a total of $800 between the 2 braces. And that just gets you a straight line. That doesn't get you like all the way around. So if you are able to find oil-filled pipe, it's rusty, it's used, but it is going to be like 1/4 of the cost, maybe half the cost. So it'll save you quite a bit of money, or it'll save me quite a bit of money trying to build this fence. So hopefully I can find some locally. I think it's going to just have to be a word of mouth thing, and because I can't find any advertised around. So hopefully I can find some, I can get the material, and we can keep moving forward with this project. But I think that's going to be it for this video, guys. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.